You already know what this is. This is Jonathan Blake Vasquez, and I'm with Harold Allen. Harold Allen. And we're on the Truth Hurts podcast.
Truth Hurts podcast. H-Cap, we here, man.
He hates when I introduce him.
Yeah, I really don't like it. You should saw the way I looked at him just now. You know, talking about some Harold Allen. Man, if you want to get out of here, you're corny. H-Cap, we in the building. I hope everybody's been well. Man, I hope y'all been, experiencing much success in your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you've been positive on your day-to-day operations. We've been doing our thing, so
yes, definitely. I hope you're paying your child support, you're taking care of your kids,
for sure,
and you're showing them love. Not just paying the child support, but also spending time with them, because that's the most important thing. You know what I mean? And
I hope y'all are still using y'all wet wipes. Make sure you're using your wet wipes out there after you use
and
your
vegan
tissue.
condoms too. Yeah. Make sure you're using your vegan condoms because the ladies out there, they're having these chemicals, stuck into them. That's without consent, but you know what I mean. They don't know what they're getting themselves into, and now they're fucking with you, and now you're killing them.
Yeah. Wait, what? When did you get so concerned and so, such a advocate for these vegan condoms?
Man, I don't know. I'm a vegan, and so being vegan, it's not just about your diet. It's not what you intake. It's about what you live, how you live. You're supposed to live a vegan lifestyle. You can't. Hey, well, I'm not gonna eat cows
But I'm still gonna wear this mink though.
I'm still gonna wear this mink and still drive in this leather seated car.
So your car don't got no leather seats?
No, it don't actually.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Not because, I can't afford that shit right now. But anyways, yeah.
Well, since we've been gone for a minute. But since we've been gone, a lot has happened.
There's always a lot that's been happening.
A lot has happened. A lot's been going on day to day. One thing that's been big on social media and just in the atmosphere alone is Drake and Pusha T.
Yeah, that's definitely like the hottest topic right now.
Right.
It's kind of sizzling down, but it's
because Drake hasn't responded yet.
Right.
But due time.
Drake versus Pusha T, man. What's your take on that?
Ooh. Okay, so it depends on the perspective we're looking at. So many different perspectives of this situation. But overall, I think really Pusha T is just marketing, getting his album sales out. It was a good marketing strategy for him, and he just calling everybody out on their BS pretty much. He talking about things that he felt like he needed to speak on. So that goes from Drake to Birdman to whoever else he has came across within this album dropping, But at the end of the day, I think it's marketing for him. Drake, I seen some video of Drake twerking in the Bahamas the other day on the social media. So I don't know what's going on with Drake. He's gone somewhere. I don't know.
Twerking in Bahamas?
Yes, dancing to Destiny's Child Single Ladies.
Oh, I didn't see that video.
Yeah, you gotta check that out.
I missed that.
So, I don't know. What you think about it? What's going on in your mind?
Well, we gotta go from where it started, It's been a lot. There's been history going on between Drake and Pusha T. His Pusha T versus that camp, the Cash Money camp.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot that has been taken over the years. It's not brand new. You know what I'm saying? It's brand new to a lot of people, but to the true hip hop fans, this is not brand new because it's been a bickering going back and forth, dissing on songs here and there. It's been going on for some years.
Mm-hmm.
If we can remember, we can go back to the Exodus track by Pusha T. That was a diss to Drake, but then Drake didn't feel like it was a diss because it wasn't direct enough. Blah blah. And so Drake actually put out a diss after that. He dissed Kid Cudi and Pusha T. I forgot what the song was called, but that was like a few years back. And then basically Pusha T saying that that first jab he put in his album to Drake was because of the response to the Kid Cudi and Pusha T diss.
Gotcha.
Is what he felt like it was targeted to him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been going on, and Pusha T he's like a bully. I feel like in a way,
for real.
A bully. He don't care. He don't care, and I fuck with that though. Like I'm like, this motherfucker don't. Like, but he's real. He seemed like a real dude. When I watched his interviews, he seemed like a real.
Yeah,
solid
he's genuine.
Dude.
Yeah, for sure. But
dude.
he gonna call you out on your bullshit.
Yeah,
for sure.
You could tell he's a man, that lives by morals,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm all about that. So that Pusha T, I resonate with him, and I resonate with Drake too. Drake, from what I I don't really watch his interviews like that because he don't put too many out. Like especially recently, I mostly just really pay attention to like the music of what he says.
Right.
And you know it's kind of cool too. But I like with Pusha T. Like I think I'm more. Like more, that's who am more like type of Pusha T type of guy.
So you on your team Pusha T.
I'm not saying that at all because I'm a fan of music. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of rap music. I'm a fan of hip hop. So I can't say that I'm a fan. I like Drake a lot.
So do you think Drake is gonna respond?
He's definitely not responding because recently Jay Prince
did an interview with Breakfast Club.
Well, he did it. He's been going on a book tour run.
Okay.
Because he has a new book called Art and Science of Respect. Mm-hmm. And basically, he's the one that he said on the interviews. Like I watched the Sway interview. That's the first interview that I think that came out. Mm-hmm. And so he was saying basically like he gave him an OG call, and told him not to diss him back because the diss when Pusha T came and dissed him on the story of Adidon, that he like attacked his mama, his dad, everybody like disrespectfully. And he's like, Drake mentioned that Drake's diss
mentioned his
wife, but James Prince said didn't put all the disrespect around it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, you can mention my mom, you can mention my dad, you can mention anybody who you want to, but as long as you don't disrespect them.
But yeah, Pusha T was just straight like he's savage, spit in your face.
Stupid savage, bro. Like he made fun of like sorry.
He made fun of his mom, he made fun of his dad.
That wasn't even the bad part to me. I ain't the one where he made fun of 40 about
dying. Yeah, I was like, dang.
That was a little.
This dude was just heartless with Drake right now.
I think that was a little too much.
Yeah, that was raw savage. That was just disrespect. Yeah. That's like he was showing him that he had no respect for you, and that he know that you're not gonna do nothing, type of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's straight disrespect. That's like beyond fighting words. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it like that. Like beyond fighting words. Well, you talking like that, boy.
Yeah, you talking like that. You on the whole.
Talking
level.
reckless.
You coming with some animosity.
And then like mom and dad too. Like that already.
It was real personal.
Yeah, he made it real personal.
It was real personal.
And really, he did a different, a real savage approach and kind of gossipy approach in the situation. Like he investigated that shit, and I mean, I guess that's like the way that you gotta go to defeat Drake these days. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the respect that you gotta respect Drake for that, because he has to go down that level to get to.
Yeah, he had to go deep. He had to hit him in his heart to basically
to be on top.
Affect them, yeah.
And that's basically. Would it have been a better battle if them two just went at it to each other, like kind of just boom, boom, boom. You know, not brought up anybody personal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I wonder how it would have went like that. But anyways, James Prince advised Drake, "Hey man, this is not your character," because supposedly Drake has already like a track ready to response of the story of Adidon, and all right, like James Prince. But you gotta think about it. I mean, he says that it's like career ending. Drake's diss that.
Drake's diss to him is career ending.
Yeah, for Pusha T and Kanye. That's what he said. And so, and you gotta think about it though. Drake and James Prince, they're in business together, so they have a close relationship. So that's the same team,
right?
At the same time, so.
I wonder why he told him to not in a career if it's that bad.
Because he said don't go into a pig's pen, like, cause like that's what he was acting like. He was acting like, you know, he's acting like a pig basically. He's kind of just throwing those cheap shots. You know what I'm saying? Going real personal. He's like, and Drake's not that type of character. He said Drake's not that type of character, and he wouldn't allow Drake, you know, as an OG
to stoop down.
Watch him to go down to that level and you know, make a response. So it's just a lot going on. But
I don't know.
And you gotta respect the OG, man, especially James Prince.
Hey, I respect it.
I mean,
so do you think it's gonna affect Drake's career at all?
Nah, it's not gonna affect, because I think it's smart that he's not gonna respond. I think that's the smartest thing he could do. to be honest. And I think,
but he kind of has to respond in some way. He can't just come out, drop another track, and act like nothing never happened.
He probably gonna say like some slick words, but he definitely is not gonna put a full diss track.
No, he's not gonna put a full diss track, but he definitely gonna have he has to say something, because you can't just come out speaking. They're gonna be like, "What happened?" Like, no, you can't act like nothing happened. What happened?
But yeah, so I wanted to ask you this question.
All right, go ahead.
Since you're African American.
Okay.
And on the picture of Drake on the diss track, you know, he has blackface.
Right.
How you feel about that?
How I feel about it?
Like,
well, when I first saw it,
cause okay, I'm not too
familiar with blackface. So
thing.
Blackface back when they first started doing like making movies and all of that type of stuff, they would do blackface as just to be like black characters, and the black characters they would portray would be like, you know, stupid characters. Like they'll just always beat on them or always make a clown of them or make them the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying? And they'll blackface this character and make him a black person. That person always portrayed a slave or always portray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where blackface came from in the theater world.
Gotcha.
Okay. So Drake with the blackface on, it's like, what the heck, you know? But whenever he responded to Pusha T album art, he was saying that
his intentions
were just to raise awareness around being black in the the theater industry, and how the only time you could be accepted is if you accept the norms that come with the industry, as basically as blackface. And nowadays they don't do blackface like that, but at the same time, they still do have people of color portray certain characters that may be derogatory to, you know, the whole group of people.
And then Pusha T's like, his response on that was he's never talking about the problems out here for
black people. He just always I mean, that's have you ever heard Drake?
Nah, but he does shine a light on black women.
Yeah,
I would say that. Like,
he loves black women. Yeah, that's
women.
true. I mean, but
he
you know, the master love black women too, though, to a certain degree.
True, but he doesn't talk about like black issues that like, you know, like the killings and stuff. I mean, from what I've understood, like I never like seen it. You know, he could have. I'm not sure, like an interview or something. But in his music, I mean, I haven't heard anything.
Right, yeah.
But he talks about his life, so I mean,
maybe it's not a part of it, you know. Who knows?
Right. Maybe it's not affecting his life.
Yeah. I
don't know, but do you think it's a role for his, since he has like a platform
so
that big?
The reason why Pusha T mentioned that, I'm basically gonna answer your question. Yeah, is because you're within the hip hop culture. You're within you're benefiting and you're living off of and making your name off of hip hop and rap culture, which is black culture. You know, it's African American culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's open to, we've shared that with the world, no doubt, but that culture is what it derives from. So if you take it from that culture, getting rich off that culture, but you're not giving back to it, enriching it, and you know, pushing it up and speaking for it when it's putting the money in your pockets and giving you the fame, then that's not right, you know? And that's the same thing with a lot of different industries.
But he could give back in a way. I feel like he gives back. You know, he seems like a dude that would give back.
Because he showed you on the music video?
To the community. I mean, no, not that bullshit. I'm talking about that's all fun and games. But I'm saying, like, you know, if you have to give back. I mean, other rappers are gonna check your ass if you don't give back.
I mean, maybe that's why Pusha T checking him right now. You know, but if he needs somebody to give back to, you know, you can always holler at the good organization. We always looking for donations. So.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, man, that's a good beef. I like that beef. I think it's something that hip hop needed, but then
most
again,
definitely. And I think somebody needs to come and check Drake for Meek Mill anyway.
Yeah. Meek Mill ended up, you know, getting his career back and everything.
Yeah, and I'm glad that happened, and I'm glad Pusha T. Huh?
He's looked differently now. Like he looks like, hey, look at Meek Mill like like almost because he's like revolutionary almost because he's changing the system.
Right. So his whole image is changing.
Yeah, like nobody's really looking at him a rapper no more.
No, they're not.
Like they look like he's not even going to like he's not even like doing rapper shit anymore. He's doing like going to these fucking meetings with the owners and judges and people in the system. People that run shit.
Right.
And
he frying bigger fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and changing like laws and all types of shit, man. I think that's really dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
It's revolutionary. So, Meek Mill, man, when you stay down, man, you know that's something that
come up,
man.
When you stay down, you come up. Hey, what I was about to say?
I have no idea. Only you know.
Yeah, and I like how Pusha T shot Meek Mill's in his album as well.
Yeah. I haven't heard the whole album, but I heard it was great.
Have you heard what Meek do?
Nah, I don't think I heard the Kanye West song. I have heard Meek Mill.
That's the Kanye West song, I think.
And is that the Kanye West song?
Yeah. And yeah, Infrared was dope.
Infrared, I heard that one. I heard like those songs. Those are like the most popular songs.
For sure. Did you hear what's his name responded to all of it as well?
Who?
Your boy. 2-3 did a show with him, opened up for him.
2-3 did a show. Quentin Miller.
He responded to a little bit of it too.
Yeah, because Nicki Minaj had mentioned him in a song or in a tweet. I'm sorry, and then the one before that, Duppy freestyle, which is Drake's diss, and he mentioned he's like, he gave back, he helped Q, which is Quentin Miller, get out of working from Kroger's or whatever, where he worked at he didn't work at Kroger's, he worked at like some other shit that's local to where he lives. And basically saying he helped out a charity case.
Right, like, yeah.
for him
writing some lyrics, yeah.
So
they ain't trying to stop.
Because like I think, okay, first of all, like I watched interviews on like Quentin Miller and shit, and like where he kind of exposed everything and stuff like that. I don't know. I felt like he should have went a different route about it.
Who should have? Quentin Miller?
Quentin Miller.
Of exposing that he wrote for Drake?
Correct. I think he should have just...
How did he say it? How did he even expose it?
Well, first Meek Mill shined a light on it. Then he just basically like confirmed it. Yeah. And then he went to go interview with Vlad. And Vlad was just asking, different questions on how they met up. The whole story. The whole
storyline behind that Drake.
And like that's cool, but man, and then like he acted like he didn't want to answer the questions. I'm like, why would you even get on the interview then if you don't want to answer the questions? Like you like that's stupid.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Like for what? Like if you didn't want to answer the question, just don't fucking do the interview then.
Exactly.
But you want to go ahead and get some money, which I know that because his thing is he wants to be a solo artist. He wants to be known as a solo artist. He wants to have his own career, blah, blah, which I respect. But you could have done that in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand you had to capitalize off your name and blah, but I think you should have done it a different way.
Yeah, I feel you. So did you didn't listen to his response to the whole situation?
I didn't really want to. I didn't really care. I didn't really care because as a person, I just don't care for him. I'm serious.
Hey, Quentin Miller, I think you're cool, man. You're cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's cool, but I mean, I think that situation, I didn't care. Like,
yeah, I feel you. You don't like him in that situation.
It made me change his perspective on him. Because me and Harold seen this dude in live and heard his music. Like, I like his music. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's cool. But I mean, personally,
but it's some people that personally I don't even mess with because of things they do, So
that's true,
and
that's just
and the other, So
I just didn't like how he went about that situation.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of like some bitch shit right there. Yeah, something I wouldn't approve.
But we had a mutual friend that was on some bitch shit like that too. And I didn't approve of, you didn't approve of, but you still fuck with them like.
But that's a different story because it's on a whole business level. It's on a whole business level. So we, that's failed to mention that if it was just friendship, like if that's what's the only thing that was holding us was together, friendship, it would be different. I can tell you that from jump, because I wouldn't need you.
I know.
I wouldn't need you.
Saying,
I wouldn't need you in my life.
I'm just saying. You know.
But anyways, we're going on the Quentin Miller situation, and yeah. I mean, it was only right for him to respond today so you can get some shine on him, some light on him. Because, I mean,
it was a good time for him to respond.
Good time to respond. Like, that was smart from him. You know, good job. But other than that, like, he got, like, the song was kind of dope, too. I'm not going to lie. Like, he knows how to make good songs. I'll give him that. But he just.
I thought you said you didn't listen to it.
I mean, the song was, I didn't care for it. Like, I saw it, like, I heard the clip.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, it sounded good, like, but I didn't go over there. Oh, let me go hear the damn Quentin Miller song. Like, I didn't do all that.
Yeah.
But the clip, you know, the academics clip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, man. You just gotta. I think, you just gotta be a real person, man. And people resonate with you at the end of the day. And I think that's why Pusha T got so much love, because he was being so fucking real, and people like that raw,
personal,
uncut.
True hurts.
Nasty. Truth hurts for real. And
yeah, Pusha T came on some true hurts savagery. Definitely.
He came on some real savage shit. And it's the time. It's right now. It's the time to be savage, and he came in perfectly. You know, even though he's a little older.
And I think the fact that he went savage is what helped him win the battle.
Definitely.
So are we gonna declare Pusha T the winner of the Drake and Pusha T battle?
I don't want to say it. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, he's the winner, man. I can't even hate on it.
He's the winner. He took the W.
The
Drake
W.
took the L.
Drake
can afford to take an L.
He put that surrender flag.
Yeah.
The white flag.
Right.
And he just like, fuck it, man.
You
can have it. He basically said, you can have some wins, because I've been winning all this whole time.
Right. So that's what you're saying. So he took the L. He gave him a W.
Yeah. And sometimes masters have to. You know, leaders have to submit to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even when I'm with my brother on Madden, sometimes, like, you know, take a L, give him a W, just uplift his spirit so he could feel better about himself. You know, it's not about winning all the time. Sometimes you gotta help.
Yeah, gotta submit sometimes, man. And that's the whole part of being a true leader, man. You gotta submit and just let the other people win. You know what I mean? And then it's gonna come back around.
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Everybody eats B.
But yeah, I think
it's a good note to end it on.
Yeah, that's a good note. I like that. That's positive.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Truth Hurts. You already know.
Truth Hurts Podcast.
At Jonathan Blake Vasquez. At Truth Hurts Podcast. On Instagram, Facebook, whatever you go on. You know where to hit us up. Harold.
And you can follow me at Harold, HAROLD, Pajot, PAJEAUD _
Yeah.
We're going to put all that right here in this area too, so you can see all our Instagram
on this area
stuff. Yeah.
Your girlfriend gonna follow. Don't get mad at your girlfriend follow.
Nah, it's all love, man.
We just
it's all love. We'll open the door for her. You know, we'll give her some good advice. That's all.
Yeah, she gonna listen to the old episodes and be like, wow. Woo. Yeah. Anyways, make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to comment.
Share.
We need some
you can
feedback.
Even donate. Hey, we need to open up if y'all want to donate.
Yeah,
to
donate.
The cause,
donate to the.
We could get us a backdrop.
We're gonna have a Patreon account, and so y'all can donate to us.
Yeah.
We need a backdrop. We need some. We need
all that.
We need all that. So
we need some mic stands.
You know, support the brown and black movement right here.
Why can't be brown?
I mean, that's what the society. You gotta tell our society.
I am brown, Jonathan.
As society.
I'm just a different shade of brown.
I'm caramel then.
This is black. This is brown.
All right, we're not gonna get to that.
All right.
Anyways,
y'all have a great day.
We love y'all.
We love you. Peace.